Greetings and welcome to Lightworkers Sharing their. We have a beautiful Lightworker here today that when I met her, I was like, whoosh. Her vibration, her field, her service, and what she's doing is amazing. Welcome, Ivy, all the way from New Jersey.
Thank you, Angel Marie. Thank you. And for everyone, we had met just a few weeks ago at a summit. And Angel Marie was the MC, and her energy, it was so it was great. And afterwards, we connected. You know, during a summit, you do connect with not everyone, but with some. And she and I definitely connected, and here I am.
Ah, beautiful. And please go into detail about how long and what you've been doing, because I see the Dream Builder coach. So I know you're a coach, but really tell people how you help them and what you've been doing for yourself, because that's what it takes.
Yeah. I've been studying success principles for about 13 years, and the fundamentals are the same. This particular program that I have been certified in and that I teach that has fundamentally changed the way I go about my daily life is called the Dream Builder program. And so, but I'll just kind of go back a little bit and how this all started for me about 13 years ago. And I'll try not to make this too lengthy. At that time, I was in a bad place, and it was all revolving around alcohol. And so it was something had happened, and I started asking myself and asking God, okay, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Because the way I'm going is just, it's not good. And from that moment on is when I started delving into personal development and success principles and just energy healing and things like that. And and here I am today, but that's 13 years. And so a few years ago, I was let go from a job. I was let go from a job, and 4 days later, I ended up at a Dream Builder event. Now, at that time, the universe, this is funny because when opportunities come, they don't come when it's convenient, and they sure as heck don't come when things are, all going well. And so I lost my job. But then 4 days later, I'm at this event. And then the second day, they talk about a coaching program. And here it is, the universe speaks our dreams and our goals through two signals. And that is our longing, that pull for something that we haven't yet achieved, or the discontent, the dissatisfaction in our life. And it's those two signals, it's through those two signals that forces us to change, whether we are pulled or we are pushed. And so at that time, I was pushed by because I lost my job, but I was pulled by this vision to do something bigger than me, to listen to the part of me that wanted to play bigger in my life, finally, and not listen to that small voice that wanted to keep me continuing playing small, to be status quo. And so I said yes to this program. And for me, it was just to be a life coach, to learn about what it is and how to serve at a higher level. But through this program, not knowing, because I was going into it to learn how to be a coach, what I came out of it was that 20 plus year struggle that I had with alcohol, gone. Now, that's not to say anyone struggling with alcohol, they do this program and poof, it's, the struggle is, but for me, I think it was the subtle things that are being taught, how to think, this process. It's almost like the electrical current needs a conduit, to flow, but it also needs, the loop needs to be closed, because if it's open, that energy just flows out. So what this does is it closes the loop. So the question of, how do I do that? How do I change? How do I get better at this? This program teaches you the how, but we ask that you put the how on hold. You don't think about the how. You just step into who you are And it, for some people, it's very difficult. And that's why, I tell people, like, I help, especially, I help anyone, but most especially stressed out, busy moms, kind to step into a vision, because it was me that didn't have a vision most of my life. I didn't understand what it was. Yes, consciously, I knew a vision is something out there, but for me, it was out there. The vision was way out there. And that question that many of us get during interviews, like, so where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? I hated that question. I hated that question because I didn't know. I had no idea. And so the Dream Builder program allowed me to tap into what was already in me. It's already in me. It's something that I already know. It just kind of slowly peeled this energetic me to allow me to flourish and see what it is that I truly want. And this is just phase one in my life. Being a dream builder coach is just level one. Now I'm serving, and now I get to just, it's incremental steps. It's a forever learning process. We're just, I think it's in the Talmud that says every blade of grass has its angel leaning over it, whispering, grow, grow, grow. And the first time I heard that, I, even now, got chills, because just like that blade of grass that will grow through cement, seeking the light, that's the energy that is within all of us. And I truly believe to the core of my being that we are capable of far more than we even realize. I truly believe that. And no matter what our situation, no matter what our circumstances are, what's happening in our life, we can live a life that we love living. But there's a process to get there, and it starts right here. It's our thought process, and that's part of that closing the loop. So with the program, we start with your thinking. And that's kind of where we say it's the energetic blueprint of our life. And that is a few steps. And then once we get through that, we start working on helping you navigate the gap.
This is wonderful. I love how you're putting all of these together. And I want to just for a moment say hello to Amber that's on the line, and Karen Drozniks that's saying, hey, goddesses, and saying hello. And Daniela, oh, beautiful to see you also. And then Kat, yes, it's a major one. Yes. And Maria, good to see you. Amen. Ivy saying, yes, it's so powerful. And being able to what you're saying. And I hope I hit everybody to say hello this morning. And Ty, TY, I would like one. Okay. So.
All right.
Yes. So what you're saying is there's many different processes, and there's a belief system, there's a mindset. And this is what the team builder and what she's doing is helping you in this. What is it? A group coaching? Is it a one-on-one? What is this?
I do, eventually I'll do group coaching, but at the moment, one-on-one. I really enjoy the one-on-one, just really just taking my time with a person and not kind of opening it up to 15 people. That's just a different level. And I prefer the one-on-one right now.
Fabulous. And you were talking about, and thank you, Karen, she's saying, loving the process. This sounds like a wonderful program, because I'm sure you have different packages for 3 sessions, 5 sessions, whatever that might be in there.
Actually, no, this is just the one package. I could, and I've thought about breaking it down so that there is the, 4-week and 6-week and 8-week. But right now, as it stands, the best way to have that transformation is to go through the entire program in its entirety. And that is, it's a 12-week program. So 90 days where we meet once a week. There's CDs that you go and you listen to, there's exercises to do, and then we meet one-on-one and we go over it, and I answer any questions. And it's great because along the way, everyone, experiences things a little differently. Some in the program will have that aha moment. Some, it might be afterwards. It might take a year. Who knows? Who knows? But the fundamental here is it all starts with our thinking. And not just our thinking, it's making a decision for what it is that you want for your life. It really is making a decision. And the thing is, too, I almost lost my train of thought.
I really believe that what you're saying, and love the aha moments Karen is saying, and loving the process. And amen, Ivy. Yes, yes, we're getting in. Hey, yes, sister Danielle. I love it. It's really about understanding how in 90 days that you can shift your reality, shift your belief and mindset. And with all of these tools that you have, from CDs to anything that you have, but what happens is it helps you to stay on like a roadmap, or you have a program, and that Ivy is going to be there. Plus you probably have a Facebook group maybe that you do too, or
I have my business page. I'm all over the place on social media. Social media is a beast, so I try to keep it simple. I'm trying to touch upon every social media platform, and it's overwhelming. So I do not have a private group. I do have my business page. But it really is just this. It's the one-on-one that works.
Yes. And what do you think, and have you seen from other of your clients that has shifted in 90 days? Like some of those big points because I understand the process of there's things that you do every week to build upon those dreams. But what kind of benefits, like what am I going to find after that 90 days?
Well, see, at the beginning, what's interesting is some people come into the program and they have an idea of what they want for their life. Many people do, but a lot of people have no idea, because they've put themselves on the back burner and they just don't know how to dream or to think about themselves, or what is it that at one time really like fueled a passion in them. I'll give a story, because sometimes we need to connect to an energy in order to move forward. So there was a woman who she couldn't connect. She couldn't connect. So the question, this is not my client. So a question was asked of her, when was a time when? And she remembered when she was younger, she worked with horses. And there was something that happened, and she felt immense joy. Her heart was full, and that confidence and everything that came with it was just pure love and joy for her. And that is the energy that you latch onto so that you can move forward. So what this program does too is it helps you to, for lack of a better word, latch on to the energy, because we're all vibrations. The Dream Builder program helps you to be a vibrational match to your dream. But at the beginning, for some people, they don't know what their dream is. And we help to uncover that through a process. And once you uncover what that is for you, now we kind of match an energy, a vibration to it to carry you along the way. It's powerful. It really is. And sometimes it's very subtle. It's very subtle. You don't realize all this information coming in and how it is transforming you along the way. And then something happens. You make a decision where that same decision could have been one you've been trying to make for years, maybe decades. Case in point, with the alcohol with me. For years, I tried quitting. I did all sorts of things to try to control, and tricks and this and that to try to get a handle on it. And I couldn't. And 2 months after I finished this program, unbeknownst to me, I made a decision. And to this day, it blows my mind. It'll be 2 years.
This is beautiful. And it is, and everybody Ooh, love the story and latching onto the energy of joy. Ooh, a vibrational match. I love that, because really everything is about vibration, frequency, and energy. And that's what we are in that. And it is about, and even Karen's even saying to find much joy in helping others connect to their joy. And that is we're hardwired to be able to want to give. We are hardwired. And what Ivy's doing is she has a program. And I love that you do this one-on-one. And this is changing the moments to make a decision. It's, yes, you change your life. And our lives are changed by the moments. Every moment is capitalizing on what and how you're going to make that decision or that choice. Because once we make that choice about accepting, and that's what happened to you, you accepted the fact that your drinking was in your way. I'm not going to say a problem. I'm not going to say an issue. I'm just going to say, you know what? It was in your way for doing what you wanted to do. And many of you can resonate to this. Take a moment and go ahead and share this, that somebody needs to really connect to this, because that alcohol, especially right now in the nation, what we're going through, alcohol is up like 200%.
It's amazing.
And it is not an easy thing to get through.
Yeah.
And having a program, having a mentor, having a coach, however you want to say, Ivy, you can hear her tone. Her tone is so soothing. So I would really look into, absolutely. And, Maria's saying, yes, we are hardwired to give. We really are. But yet, wouldn't you say, Ivy, but most people won't do what? Give themselves permission to give themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is looking at whether it's my program or someone else's, for some people, it's, I don't have the time. When something is important to you, as we all deep down inside know this to be true, when something is important to you, you make the time. And then when it comes to money, I was there. When I said yes to being a life coach, I just lost my job. I didn't have money coming in, and I had a child, but the pull was so strong. I stepped into this with fear gripping at me, and I was emotional, and I was hurt. I was scared. I was like, this was the biggest investment up until that point in myself. And that's what this or any other program, you are investing in you. Yes, there's a monetary exchange, but that monetary exchange is the investment in the result that you want. So what is it that you want for your life? And if you don't know, then just get on a vision with me. It's just a conversation, just to see where you are right now. What are your longings? What are your discontents? How can I help you in 60 minutes? It's not going to transform your life, but you might from it. If you want to move forward with me, fantastic. It would be my absolute honor. And if you, that's okay too. But if not this, then what? If not this, then what?
And how
It's 2021.
Yeah, how long? I mean, how long are you going to wait to really step into and give yourself permission?
And we've all been there. I've been there. It's like, I'm not ready. And then when you finally say yes, you're like, oh my God, why didn't I do this sooner? It's just timing. It's just timing.
And something and Karen saying 30 years without a drop of alcohol. Woot woo. That's huge. Good job. And then also our top, you are your top priority, because if you don't have you can't help your kids. You can't help society. And everyone is hardwired that wants to serve and feel valued, feel like they're in the tribe, feel like they're in a community, feel valued. That's why I would say, light workers, you're needed right now, because we're holding the light. And what Ivy is doing with her program is helping each and every person. And Maria's saying, great message, Ivy. Thank you. I mean, so this awesome free 60-minute vision session. Wow. I mean, this is a huge value that you will get from her. Wow, Karen, 30 years. Congratulations. Daniela is saying this is so inspiring. It is, because anything you can change. Ivy?
Exactly. And, for us, especially as women, whether you're a mom or not, because if you're not a mother to a child, there's parents, there's someone, your community, you are like a parent to a mentor, supporter. We tend to put ourselves on the back burner because it's not about us, it's about them. But you can really, really just spread yourself so thin, and that has a physiological effect to our system. And you can't give if you are breaking down inside. You have to fill your cup. And there's all little things you can do along the way to help do that, which is great. But to have something a little bigger, that vision, that goal, that dream that was probably or is probably in you, just lying dormant, that dream inside of you, and just awaken it. It's not to say that, okay, now I know what that dream is, and I'm going to go for it. Why not?
And what if? I mean, and your energy, your tone, and how you are so, I mean, I know, and Kat is like, yay, Kat's going like this, Reiki Arn. And the thing is I know that you can help to bring that in someone. That's what a coach does. And it doesn't matter what kind of coach, because there's many different coaches, but the person, it's you're resonating, then what Ivy will do is help you to really drill down how you feel and to be able for you. Because a lot of times some programs are just cookie cuttered. I already know that Ivy's is not cookie cuttered. Yeah, it has a format to it that helps, but it's all about you helping.
Yes. Yeah. And like I said before, like I truly believe that we are capable of more than we even realize. And with everything going on in the world, it's hard to see that. And sometimes we just need to just step back and kind of allow someone to help you tap into the infinite side of you that knows all. We all have it within us. We just have to pay attention. We have to be still. And that's a practice. It takes time. But when someone is there that is supporting you, rooting for you, you're a cheerleader. And I'm such a cheerleader for people. There's nothing like it. I mean, think of a little baby that is crawling. They look and they see mom, dad, whatever on 2 feet, and they want to walk. And so eventually they grab onto something and they get up and they fall. And they'll grab on the couch and they get up and they fall. And so this goes on who knows how many times, and never once do they turn around and say, this isn't going to work. I'm never going to walk. No, but who's there? Mom, dad, grandparents, siblings. There's someone in your corner that is rooting for you, that is telling you, you can do this. I believe in you. Just keep on trying. And that's me.
Yay, Ivy, yes. And all they need to do is go to that website.
Yeah, you go to a website and there's a contact me, and just kind of hit that button and you'll get a hold of me and I'll reach out to you. Absolutely.
So just go to that website, go to the contact, and she will reach out. And yes, Maria's saying, go for your dream. You deserve to shine. Yes, with love, light, and healing. Absolutely. That's one of my things I say a lot too. It's, and awaken. Kat's saying awaken. And it really is if you're on the fence about wanting something or not wanting, check this out and go ahead and take her up on the free. Imagine you come out on the other side of 60 minutes with a different perspective of your life. And I have a feeling with Ivy, definitely going to happen. So we only have a few more minutes. Anything else that you would like to share? Because this is wonderful, and you're so coming from your heart to give. I mean, 60 minutes is a long time to give to someone to help them. So, wow.
It is 60 minutes is, I mean, if someone knows exactly what it is that they want to go for, we can cut that down, because what I do is in this, I call it a vision session. Some people call it a strategy session, whatever. All it is a time where we help you get clear on what it is that you want for your life, whether it's in the next 30 days, 60, a year, 10 years, whatever. But in this call, we focus on 4 key areas. There are many areas in our life that are important, but 4 key areas. And one, we touch upon our health. And then we also touch upon relationships in our life. It could be relationship with self or with others. We touch upon vocation, whatever that is for you, whether you are paid or not for your time and talent. And then the other aspect of this call is time and money freedom. For some people, it's not more time that they want. It's different for everyone. And then the freedom to do what it is you want to do. And who doesn't want more of that?
Yes. I think since this has all happened in the way that it has happened, more people want more freedom, because they feel we don't have all the distractions. So beautiful. Again, the name of this program is the Dream Builder Program. It's a 12-week program, one-on-one with Ivy. And she's doing a special right now. So go ahead and reach out to the website. Go ahead and get to the contact page and set up a 60-minute vision session with her, and she will give you the special. Because just say, hey, I saw you on Angels Lightworkers sharing their gifts, and you will receive that gift. And Maria and Sherry McCreen is saying, yay, thank you so much for sharing today for the gifts. We are all so grateful. And she's got it. So you are welcome, Sherry, Maria, Kat, Daniela, Karen, Amber, everybody on the replay. It's right there. If you don't step into connecting with Ivy, then you're going to just sit to where you're at. And that's okay. But I'm saying, I'm pushing you. I'm not just inviting you. I'm challenging you. And I'm really kind of kicking you a little bit. Change it. Change your life now. And we're getting namastes and thank yous. Any other last words you'd like to leave them with?
Just really think about you being here right now, whether it's live or on the replay. There's a reason you are here. You were pulled to be here for a reason. Pay attention to that. That's a signal. Just pay attention.
Beautiful. And I'm going to say, take the action. Pay attention, take the action. And then when Amber is saying thank you to us both in the meditation last night, and then also today, because it's a meditation you did last night. Beautiful, beautiful. And that she appreciates it. And we appreciate everyone. And you know what, everyone, you are a light worker. It's time to give yourself permission to step into that energy of your inner shine. So cool. So thank you. Thank you, Ivy, and thank you, everybody, for being here. And remember to do what? Change your mindset, energize, shine on. Get those 3 together. Let's get all of those head set, heart set, yeah, and your gut set together. So thank you, everybody. Keep shining today. Keep shining your light. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Ivy. Bye now.
Thank you.